I just launched my Jacksonville campaign on Facebook the other day, and I was reviewing my metrics of my video views campaign, and I noticed something was weird. I had about 500 people that the campaign had reached, and I had 480 through plays. And a through play in my case is calculated as someone watching my video for 15 seconds or more, since I use videos that tend to be around a minute long. So it seems strange to me that of the 500 people my ad reached, that many people would have watched my video all the way through. So I decided to dive in and figure out exactly what was causing it. What I realized is when I went to my placement breakdown, so I could see which placements my ads were served on, they were almost all being served on something called the rewarded video placement. So I dove into the placements breakdown, which shows me where my ads are being delivered. And I noticed that they were all coming from one placement. That placement was called the Audience Network Rewarded Videos. And I hadn't seen this placement on Facebook before, and I was wondering what it was, or maybe if this was skewing my results in some way. So I dove into how Facebook defines this placement, and it turns out that people can be incentivized to watch these videos for this placement. So if someone's playing a game on their phone, they can actually go and watch an ad that's in this placement, and maybe they get some kind of reward like extra points in that game. And I decided that's not something that I wanted. I wanted people who were actually interested in my ad to be watching it in my top of funnel campaign. And the main reason for that is that I'm actually using this video views campaign to build my retargeting audience. You can see in my other videos that one thing I do is I retarget people who watch 10 seconds or more of my top of funnel videos. And if people are essentially being bribed to watch these videos, then why am I retargeting them? Because they're not actually interested in my product, they're just doing it so they can get extra points or some kind of benefit in a game that they're using. To solve this, I decided to remove all the placements called apps and sites in Facebook. And I ran the test again, and then I ran into another similar issue. And I saw that Facebook was serving a lot of my videos in the in-stream placement. So this is if someone's watching a video on Facebook, an ad plays in the middle, and sometimes they're not able to skip that ad. So again, I decided I did not want that placement, so I went and removed the in-stream placement as well. I'll jump in on my shared screen here and show you guys exactly how I set that up. Now, one thing to note is I think it's okay to leave automatic placements on and these placements on for retargeting ads, because now you're not trying to build your audience as much. You already know those people are interested. So it's not as bad if you're forcing them to watch the video. But when you're using the time that people watch videos to build a retargeting audience, you don't want to be building that audience for people who are not making the choice to watch your ad, because you want to spend money retargeting people who are genuinely interested in selling their home. Placements are done at the ad set level, so we'll jump into a random campaign here to show you an example. And let's say you're creating a new ad set. We'll just call this test. We would normally set all this up, but I'm going to show you exactly where we just handled the placements. So you go to manual placements here, then scroll down, and I disable everything on apps and sites. And then you'll also see the in-stream video option here, and I disable that as well. And then you go ahead and just create your campaign as normal.